Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's entertainment. If you are new here, we review Funko Pops. Today we're reviewing Aladdin and... Wait. Don't go anywhere. This isn't necessarily about the Funko Pop. This is about the review. It's about the fun and the entertainment. So I'm going to make a deal. Stay until the end of the video. If you laugh at all during the video, make sure you like it. And leave me a comment and tell me what you liked about it, as well as subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Apparently it's very important. If you didn't laugh and didn't like it, or something was off for you, just give me a dislike, and of course also subscribe to make sure that you know when I'm making more videos, so you can tell me how little you like them. Of course that's how it works, right? Anyway, today we'll be reviewing Aladdin and Rajah. And this is Craig. Craig is here to handle the Funko Pops and destroy Funko Pop boxes. As you can see, Rajah is already a little bit vulnerable over there. That's because Craig destroyed the box. It was hard to see. Anyway, yep, let's go for it. Roll the intro. Aladdin is number 352 from the Funko Pop range, the Disney range of course, and Rajah is number 355. If you want to complete the Disney range, good luck to you. I'm not buying all 355 of those. That's ridiculous. In any case, you can go ahead and open the box now, Craig. Gently. I need the box. You can see I'm using two of them as my stand. I'd like to use the Aladdin one. What you did to the ghost one was pretty bad. It's hardly in one piece anymore. Okay, so Aladdin first, then we'll have a look at Rajah. Aladdin is pretty well detailed for a 2017 Funko. Of course, this is the Aladdin from the original movie and not the Aladdin from the new movie. There is a new Funko Pop for Aladdin, as well as the Genie and Jasmine and Jafar and lots of other people. This specific Funko Pop set comes with Aladdin, Rajah, Jasmine, Abu, and a red version of Jafar. I'm not going to say why he's red in case you haven't seen the movie, in which case, what are you doing with your life? Go and see the movie. It's important. It also has Robin Williams in it as the genie, which is really funny, but we'll talk more about him later. So the Aladdin Funko Pop looks pretty standard from the front, but he has a very special secret hidden behind his back. If you show them Craig, he has the loaf of bread in his left hand. Is it his left hand? Yeah, left hand. The loaf of bread is quite a surprise when you open the box. You look very smug over there. The loaf of bread, you can only really see once you've opened the box. There is a picture of it on the front of the box, but you'd never notice until you've actually seen it there. So, yeah, nice Funko Pop. There's an interesting story about how I actually came to get this Funko Pop. I never actually ordered it. I ordered Parzival, which you saw last time. And someone at the store where I ordered it decided that Aladdin looks a lot like Parzival and sent me him instead, along with a few others, which I'm sure we'll review in due course. So Aladdin got here, and I sent them an email and said, I didn't want Aladdin, but now I'm glad they sent it. And of course, they sent me Parzival, and Aladdin stayed. So free Funko Pop and free loaf of bread that I didn't know I was getting. So that's great. And now we are moving on to Rajah. He is much more stable than Aladdin since he has 4 legs and he's sitting down. Aladdin kind of falls over a lot when he's out of the box. Rajah is pretty much a tiger, except he's very happy. He's a little bit too happy to be a tiger. I think tigers are generally quite... They need to have a more aggressive tone to them. And the tiger in the new movie definitely does that. So does the old one, really. Just this version of Rajah is just very happy. He's very stripy too, and the model captures his likeness very well. He does look like a big cat, which is great. So I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. Let's talk about the characters a little bit. So we're going to move away from Funko now, and we're going to talk about Aladdin, the movie itself, and the characters that make it up. So Aladdin is a diamond in the rough. He's a street rat, they call him, which means he has no money and he has to beg and steal to find his day's work, or his something to eat. That's a good way of putting it. Something to eat. He does have a really nice prime residential location in Agrabah, though. I'm not sure how he managed to get that, but we'll just not suspend our disbelief on the fact that he has a nice view. In any case, Aladdin is really poor, but he's got a really kind heart. He gives his food away to little orphans, and he keeps everything running smoothly for himself and Abu, despite having nothing and having no one to support him. He's really on his own until he stumbles into a princess randomly on the street, which is lucky. A little bit of movie luck there he's got going. Anyway, how many times have I said anyway in this video? It's probably getting quite annoying by now. So Aladdin finds this princess and he's very happy about that, and he, of course, it's not a spoiler to say Aladdin eventually gets hold of the lamp and finds the genie, the Robin Williams genie originally, which Robin Williams was a great character in this. No, he wasn't a character, he was a great voice actor. The genie was a great character because of him. Only because of him. The genie has to be ridiculous. It's this most powerful being in the universe, just about. He has to be light-hearted and ridiculous, and nothing actually matters to him because he's the genie. And he lives forever and he can do whatever he wants as long as his master asks him to. Does that sound right? Yes. So Robin Williams was a great influence in this movie, and he made it the classic it is today. So I'm going to move away from talking about Aladdin and Rajah for now. Rajah himself is not a huge part of the movie. He's there to help Jasmine decide whether somebody is kind or not. If Rajah rips them to pieces, it means they weren't worthy of Jasmine. That's the impression I got when I watched the movie. They didn't show it. I think it would have been a little bit less than kid-friendly if they did. But that's the impression that I got, so let's go with that. So the genie in Robin Williams, he was one of the first really famous A-listers who signed on to do a voice for a Disney movie. It was starting to get popular in those days, but it wasn't like everyone does it now. Everyone has the A-listers do voices for their movies. So he made a deal with Disney that said Disney wasn't allowed to use him in more than 25% of their marketing material because he didn't want the movie to be sold solely on his face rather than it being a good movie, which I think is fair enough. Disney interpreted it a little bit differently, and they put his face on literally 25% of all the space they could in all of the marketing material. So the genie in the poster is 25% of all the space it takes up, as well as about 25% of the toys and 25% of the adverts that they made for the movie. Of course, he didn't like this, and he never really recovered from that. His relationship with Disney never really came back. He still worked with Disney after that, but I think it was more of a I want to make movies and you want to pay me to make movies sort of relationship. Yeah, so there we have it. 2 new Funko Pops to add to my collection. There's 4 already here. If you haven't seen the other 3 videos, these 2 are the one video, this is one video, and of course this is the latest one so far. Go and have a look. They're quite fun. Not as fun as this one, obviously, because I'm trying to get better. Hopefully I am getting better. And if you liked this video, as I said at the beginning, did you stick through it? If you didn't, you wouldn't be seeing me saying this, so good for you. Well done. Make sure you like it. You probably did like it if you got to this point as well. We're quite a way in by now. If you didn't like it, dislike. No. The dislike is this one as well. They both like and dislike is the same button. Yeah. I haven't really interacted with Craig that much this episode because he seems to be behaving himself. Just pass those here. Thank you. Where can we put these? Up here. No. That Aladdin is never going to stay up there. How about you go there and you go there. And you can go down there with the Johns. Good. Or maybe you can go next to Parzival because someone thought you looked the same. Good. Next time we have a very special episode with some anime. Something that's a little bit different. It's kind of something that non-anime watchers really need to watch. It's a story that transcends the genre. No, not the Netflix one. Anyway, that's quite a scary book you've got there. Right. I need to go and get that away from him. Goodbye.